picked apples on the treetops. Frost has gathered on the glass. House is warm with sleepy footsteps as the early hours pass. Children whisper in the hallway, trying not to wake the rest. And the quiet of the morning feels like something heaven blessed. Before the wrapping tears apart, let us still our racing hearts. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, simple and adorning. Let the peace we feel right now be the truth we keep restoring. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, soft as day is forming. Let the love that graces us be the light we wake each dawn in. Not the gifts or perfect table, not the carol's flawless tone, but the presence of each other and the grace we've somehow grown. May we notice every moment, may we hold what matters dear. May forgiveness find a foothold, may compassion draw us near. Even if the year was hard, let this day be soft and start. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, simple and adorning. Let the peace we feel right now be the truth we keep restoring. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, soft as day is forming. Let the love that graces us be the light we wake each dawn in. When the noise returns tomorrow and the world begins to spin, may the kindness of this morning still be pulsing deep within. Let our words be slow and gentle, let our courage shine with grace. Let us carry Christmas mercy into every time and place. So I offer up this blessing on this calm December day. May you find a quiet refuge in the one who loves your way. And may every little sunrise find you stronger than you were, held by all the Christmas mornings where God's presence still occurs. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, bright and reassuring. Let the peace that starts today stay with us enduring. There's a snow that falls so gently you can barely see it land, like a whisper from the heavens, like a warm unhurried hand, covering the frozen landscape in a robe of peaceful white, turning every tired corner into something clean and bright. In the hush, the world is new. In the hush, God speaks to you. A still and holy snow, falling soft and slow,
gather round the table, finding strength in every face. In the quiet winter evening, trouble loosens its tight hold. As the snow falls, sacred rhythm wraps the world in tender folds. Let the stillness calm your mind. Let the holy love unwind. A still and holy snow, falling soft and slow, blessing every footstep, every heart below. A still and holy snow whispers as it goes, lay your burden softly, you are not alone. Peace can come without a reason, hope can rise without a sound. All it takes is one soft moment for redemption to be found. Let this snowfall teach you gently how to breathe and how to rest, how to trust that in the waiting life is held and life is blessed. When the dawn begins to color and the white turns gold with day, may the stillness linger with you as you rise and walk your way. For the snow that fell in silence leaves a blessing you can keep in the corners of your spirit, where your quiet longings sleep. A still and holy snow, falling soft below, may its peace surround you everywhere you go. Far above the sleeping city, where the rooftops fade in white, angels gather in the heavens, singing softly through the night. Though the world below is silent, every voice of heaven soars, bringing songs of peace eternal to our tired and anxious shores. Lift your eyes and you may hear something holy drawing near. Beneath the angel choir, hearts are lifted higher, every note a lantern, every voice a fire. Beneath the angel choir, souls begin to tire of the heavy sorrow of the world's desire. In the quiet of our houses, with the lights turned soft and low, we can feel the gentle stirring of a truth we used to know. For the angels didn't vanish,
and their song has never died. Still they sing for every burden. Still they stand here at our side. When your hope is growing dim, let their melody begin. Beneath the angel choir, close your eyes and breathe the silence. Let it hold your fragile fears. In the chorus of compassion, feel the weight of holy tears. Every angel was a witness to the birth that changed the earth, and they sing that same sweet promise of redemption and new birth. When the morning light is breaking and the frost begins to shine, may the song that held you gently still be echoing inside. For the angels' ancient singing isn't bound to place or time. It is written in creation and in every heart's design. Beneath the angel choir, let our hearts aspire to carry heaven's mercy everywhere we wander. There's a quiet in December that no other month can bring. Even cities packed with people seem to pause for everything. In the whisper of the snowfall, in the hush of candlelight, there's a stillness like the moment when the star first split the night. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the calm come from within. Bethlehem's stillness, soft as heaven's kiss. In the dark of winter, there is peace like this. Bethlehem's stillness, nothing we should miss. Hold it in your spirit, where the heart finds bliss. No grand choir in the alleys, no bright trumpets on the hill, yet the quiet holds a promise that the world can't help but feel. Even shadows near the doorway seem to soften in the glow, as if every tired heart finally finds a place to go. Let the world fall far away. Let the moment gently stay. Bethlehem still. Maybe peace is found in smallness, in the hidden humble things.
Find a corner of the evening where the stillness feels so pure. There's a Bethlehem inside you where the quiet can begin, where the hope of Christmas lingers. Let it draw you in. Bethlehem stillness, gift of tenderness. Let it fill the darkness with a quiet blessedness. Long awaited, long foretold, in the writings of the old, in the stories whispered softly by the prophets brave and bold. In the nights of weary longing, hearts cried out for peace again, till a child in humble manger came to dwell with us as friend. Every ache we try to hide, He is carried by our side. Come rest, Emmanuel, in the places where we dwell, in the shadows of our sorrow, in the stories we don't tell. Come rest, Emmanuel, break the heavy, bitter spell. Bring your light to weary hearts you know so well. Mary kept His fragile breathing close against her trembling chest. Joseph guarded every entrance so the child could safely rest. In the stable's dusty shadows, heaven met the earth so small, and the God of all creation made Himself the least of all. If you think you're low and lost, He has known that very cost. Come rest, Emmanuel, not in palaces or towers, not in rich or mighty rooms, but in broken, aching spaces where the quiet mercy blooms. Come, O God who seeks the humble, come, O friend of every pain. We have held our breath too long, come and breathe on us again. When the candles burn to embers and the songs grow soft and thin, when the world resumes its rushing, you are still inviting in. So we whisper through the silence all the things we've held for years. Come rest with us, Emmanuel, in our laughter, in our tears. Come rest, Emmanuel, in the places where we dwell. Make your home beside us now. All is well. trumpets in the doorway, no crown upon his head, just the rustle of the animals and a borrowed straw-filled bed. In the hush before the sunrise, in the chill of stable air, heaven's greatest mystery wrapped in linen lying there. No one heard the thunder roll, but love had entered in our world. In the quiet of the manger, where the world first heard a cry, God stepped into all our danger underneath the winter sky. In the quiet of the manger, with no glory on display, love arrived in simple splendor in the most untroubled way. Mary hums a sleepy lullaby, Joseph watches, barely breathes, as the child they'd been entrusted touches hay with tiny feet. Angels singing in the distance, shepherds stumbling through the dark. All creation holds a heartbeat, waiting for this fragile spark. If your soul feels lost and small, there's a cradle for it all. In the quiet of the manger, we keep chasing shiny kingdoms, we keep reaching for the throne, but the King of all the ages chose a manger as his home. So when pride begins to blind us, when we think we stand alone, let the straw and wood remind us how his love was gently shown. In the crowded, noisy season, with the lights and songs and cheer, there's a still unnoticed corner where his whisper's still so near. If you pause among the rapping, if you breathe between the songs, you might find him in the quiet where your weary heart belongs. In the quiet of the manger, all our striving falls away. There we learn a softer power, there we learn a humbler way. In the quiet of the manger, may we find our faith reborn, kneeling in the straw and shadow on this holy Christmas morn. Far beyond the frozen valley, high above the winter town, there's a little chapel glowing, casting warmth as snow comes down. Travelers stop along the pathway, drawn to something soft and still, to the lantern in the darkness, to the light upon the hill. Every soul that wanders here finds a comfort drawing near. Light upon the hill, shining pure and still, calling every burdened heart to come and simply kneel. Light upon the hill, softly saying, be still, guiding weary travelers toward a gentle will. Inside pews are rough with ages, but the warmth is deep and true. Every hymn becomes a shelter for the the ones who made it through. Candles shimmer on the altar, windows glowing golden hue, and the silence of the moment feels like mercy breaking through. When the road is long and winding, when you've lost your sense of aim, when the world is dim with sorrows, and you need someone to blame, let this hilltop be a beacon, let its glow restore your sight. For the love that lit a manger still is burning in the night. So return here when you're broken, when the storms refuse to rest. You'll be welcomed in the doorway, you'll be folded to his chest. For the little chapel glowing still is singing mercy's thrill, and the world is somehow softer by the light upon the hill. Light upon the hill, burning steady still. Shine your hope upon us, do your quiet will.
Snow falls soft on empty streets, footsteps fade beneath our feet. Windows glow in shades of gold, stories whispered young and old. In the hush of winter's air, every heart becomes a prayer. Words we never learned to say rise like breath and drift away.
Close your eyes, the world is still. Listen for a higher will.
This is my midwinter prayer, for every soul out in the cold somewhere, for every heart that's breaking in the night. May you feel a little light. This is my midwinter plea,
For love to come and set us free on this quiet holy air. Hear my midwinter prayer. Candles flicker in the kitchen, shadows dancing on the wall. Someone hums a broken carol, can't remember it all, but the melody is trying to recall a brighter day, where the lonely found their place and the lost could find their way.
if your hope feels thin as I
Lift it up just once tonight. This is my midwinter prayer, for every ache you have to bear, for every tear you never let them see. May some peace come quietly. This is my midwinter plea, that grace would fall abundantly on this weary world we share. Hear my midwinter prayer.
not in thunder,
Not in fire,
not in grand and
loud displays,
but in small and simple kindness,
in the things we do each day. When we hold a hand that's shaking, when we choose a softer word, every gentle act of mercy is a prayer that has been heard.
so if all you have is silence and a heart that's bruised and worn. If the year has left you empty, feeling tired and torn, let this night become a cradle where your burdens can release. Let the God of hidden midnights rock you into peace. This is my midwinter prayer, for love to meet you unaware, for something kind to touch your life again and remind you where you've been. This is my midwinter plea, that you'll be held so tenderly in a love that's always there. Hear my midwinter prayer.
Shadows stretch across the stable, candlelight upon the hay. Mary hums a fragile lullaby to end the longest day. Joseph guards the quiet doorway, listening to the night outside, as the child they've sworn to shelter breathes with soft and sacred pride. Simple scenes become divine when a holy love resigns. Nativity by candlelight, soft and pure and bright, every flame a witness to the world's first night. Nativity by candlelight holds our fears in sight, gently saying peace now, everything's alright. Animals shift in the shadows, warm breath rising in the air. Though the world outside is weary, there is nothing harsh in here. Every humble piece of straw seems to shimmer with a glow, as if heaven touched the earth in the stillness of the snow. If your faith feels worn and small, come and kneel within these walls. Nativity by candlelight. Oh, let the flicker of the flame teach you hope is not in vain. Let the quiet of the night wrap your heart in gentle light. Let the story of a child softly tame the world so wild. Let this fragile tiny scene make your broken places clean. When we rise to face tomorrow and the world resumes its pace, may the calm we found this evening still remain within this space. For the child who lay in shadows grew to carry every pain, and the light we see tonight will forever still remain. Nativity by candlelight, let it be our guide, till each home and heart holds that sacred light. breaks in muted colors on a quiet Christmas dawn. Frosted windows glow with sunlight as the world stirs slowly on. All the rush and noise of yesterday feels distant, small and thin. On this silent, sacred morning, peace can finally settle in. Take a breath, the air is mild, like the sigh of newborn child. On this silent morning, all the world's restoring. Every heart that struggled finds a gentle forming. On this silent morning, grief and grace adorning, stir the soul to whisper, Lord, keep my heart warming.
Someone singing in the kitchen, barely loud enough to hear, just a lullaby of memory from a different, younger year. Children rub their sleepy faces, shuffling slowly down the hall, and their laughter feels like mercy falling soft on one and all. Even if the year was rough, this small moment is enough. May the stillness stay inside us when the world begins again. May we carry mornings quiet into days of now and then. For the peace of Christmas morning isn't meant for just one day. It's a flame the soul can kindle when the light feels far away. So before the bustle finds us, before plans and duties rise, let us treasure this brief stillness, let it settle in our eyes. Every year we get this moment, held like dew before it dries, on the silent Christmas morning, where the simple sacred lies. On this silent morning, in the hush adorning, let our lives remember why this day is wholly born. Streets of stone and simple houses, dusty roads and restless sleep. Crowds have filled the tiny village, worn out travelers counting sheep. Yet within a borrowed stable, past the noise and thin laments, there's a peace the world is craving, breathing in that makeshift tent. Not in palaces and power, but in one small hidden hour. Peace in Bethlehem, born for all of them, for the fighters and the fearful, for the foe and friend. Peace in Bethlehem, not if, not just when, but a living, breathing promise in the straw and wind. Herod's throne is lined with iron, Rome's legions guard the way. Empires rise with noise and glory, and they crumble
a child in swaddled linens, has no sword, no shield of gold, just the quiet strength of mercy and a love that won't grow old. If your heart is battle-worn, come and kneel where hope was born. Peace in Bethlehem, peace in Bethlehem. Peace is not the loudest voice, peace is not the strongest fist. Peace is every humble choice to forgive, to heal, to lift. In the way He lived among us, in the cross He chose to bear, peace became a wounded Savior, standing with us in despair. So when war is on the headlines and you're numb to one more tear, when your own small inner battles leave you aching year to year, let this little town remind you of a night when all went still, when the God of all creation chose our wounds to heal. Peace in Bethlehem, let it start again, in the way we see each other, in the way we mend. Peace in Bethlehem, write it with your hand, on our homes, our streets, our stories, on this fragile land. On a hillside cold and barren, in the deepest winter night, shepherds warm their hands by embers, wishing dawn would show its light. When a glow across the valley fell like fire from the sky, and the shepherds, small and trembling, saw a host of angels fly. Do not fear, the angels sang, heaven's hope has finally rang. Shepherds' candle song, flickering along, guiding every wanderer to where they belong. Shepherd's candle song, gentle, brave, and strong, shining like a beacon in a world gone wrong. Through the dark they walked in wonder, following the burning star. Feet were sore, the night was endless, but they didn't walk too far. For the child in swaddled linens met their weary souls with peace, and the shepherds, rough and rugged, found a grace that wouldn't cease. If you feel you're not enough, come, the manger welcomes love. Shepherd's candles love. Though the years have turned like pages, still the melody remains, calling shepherd hearts and wanders back through all their hurts and pains. In our modern world of hurry, where our souls forget to rest, still a candle sings its message: you are loved and you are blessed. So tonight, beneath the moonlight, let your heavy fears release. Hear the shepherd's ancient chorus, hear the lullaby of peace. Light a candle in the darkness, let it glow both far and long. May your heart remember clearly every word of shepherd's song. Shepherd's candle song, lead us all along till the world can echo. Love's unending song. Shepherd's candle Snow is drifting from the heavens like a blessing from above. Every flake a tiny whisper of a quiet, gentle love. Footprints soften in the starlight as the world grows calm and slow. Every breath becomes a prayer in the tender winter glow. If your heart is feeling warm, let this night restore what's torn. Snowfall benediction, falling with conviction, cover every broken place with a quiet grace. Snowfall benediction, holy in depiction, let the peaceful beauty write its own direction. Children press their hands on windows, tracing halos in the frost, watching snowflakes spin like angels, finding joy in what was lost. Families linger by the fire, speaking softly, souls unwind. Every silence full of meaning, every pause so warm and in every angle, lay a purity so deep. Let it fall like heaven's mercy on the ones who long to weep. And when morning sun is rising, painting gold on winter's white, may the peace you found in darkness carry through the day's first light. Every step a quiet promise, every moment gently new, like the snowfall's benediction, falling softly over you. Snowfall benediction, warm in its affliction. Let the love of Christmas be your soul's conviction. Far beyond the crowded cities, past the noise and winter glare, there's a town asleep in shadows, with a secret in the air. On a hill the night is holding more than anyone can tell, as a single star is burning over quiet Bethlehem. In the dark a gentle sign, heaven's light on earth's skyline. Star over Bethlehem, lead us back again to the place where hope was born in the cold of early morn. Star over Bethlehem, shine on broken men, on the tired and the small. You were given for us all. Shepherds stirring in the fields rub their eyes and stand in awe as the sky erupts in glory at the sight of what they saw. Angels singing, do not fear, love has finally drawn near. In a stable lit by straw, God is cradled tiny raw. If you feel you've lost your way, lift your eyes up where it lay. Star over Bethlehem, lead us back again to the night that changed the world, when the banner of love unfurled. Star over Bethlehem, shine where hearts condemn, on the ones who think they're through, show them they are wanted too. We have wandered far from wonder, built our towers, closed our doors, but that star still cuts the darkness just as bright as once before. In our grief and in our madness, in the scars we try to hide, there's a light that won't stop shining, calling us outside. So we gather in December under strings of borrowed light, But behind the colored bulbs burns a star that's just as bright. Still it hangs above the story of a manger and a cry, of a love that took on weakness underneath the winter sky. Star over Bethlehem, lead us back again when we're lost in what we've made and our simple faith has frayed. Star over Bethlehem, keep on guiding them, every wounded wandering heart, back to where the healing starts. Some will say that angels ended when the shepherds saw the sky, that their voices faded softly like a dream that passed us by. But I hear them in the quiet, in the rustle of the leaves, in the hope that stirs the broken, in the peace the soul receives. If you listen past the noise, you may hear their softer voice. The angels still are singing on this holy night. Their echoes fill the shadows with a gentle light. The angels still are singing through our wrong and right, calling every heart to wonder at a love so bright. When the years felt like falling, when the days are hard to bear, when your prayers feel faint and scattered like they vanish in the air, there's a harmony beneath you, like a thread you cannot see, woven deep inside the silence with a promise you're not weak. Lift your weary eyes again, let their song become your frame. The angels still are singing on this holy night. Their echoes fill the shadows with a gentle light. The angels still are singing through our wrong and right, calling every heart to wonder at a love so bright. In the hospital room waiting, by the graveside lined with frost, in the kitchen late at midnight, when the year feels bruised and lost, in the moments we feel empty, in the nights we cannot sleep, still their song is softly rising from the promises God keeps. So this Christmas take a moment, let the noise be still and small. There's a music deep inside you that's been calling through it all. For the angels never vanished and their message never ends. Do not fear, for God is with you. He is here, your truest friend. The angels still are singing, guiding us tonight, till we feel the mercy of His endless light. Snow is falling on the steeple, softening the winter air. Little footprints near the doorway show that someone's been in prayer. Windows glow with golden murmurs, warmth against the frosty cold, and the chapel under snowfall holds a peace that feels so old. Step inside and close the door. Leave your burdens on the floor. In the chapel under snow, where the quiet candles glow, all the fears we try to carry melt like winter shadows slow. In the chapel under snow, where the holy whispers flow, every heart is gently lifted by the love we come to know. Voices blend in trembling chorus, though the notes may waver thin. Every flaw becomes a blessing, every sound a place to begin. Hymns drift upward like an incense, filling rafters with their light. As the snowfall hushes gently all the chaos of the night, lift your eyes to heaven's beam. Let your tired soul dream. In the chapel under snow, here the world feels soft and tender. Here the soul can breathe again. Here forgiveness feels like water, washing off the years-old pain. In the quiet, God is nearer than the frost upon your skin. In this chapel under snowfall, let the healing begin. When you leave this gentle shelter and the wind begins to rise, carry with you all the warmth from the hope behind those eyes. For the chapel under snowfall isn't bound to wood or stone. It's a place within your spirit where you're never left alone. In the chapel under let the mercy overflow. May your heart be held and known. Everywhere There's a longing in December, like a breath we cannot place, like a yearning for a comfort we have yet to fully face. Candles flicker on the windows, marking weeks that move along. Every flame a quiet symbol, burning hope where hearts belong. In the waiting, love is near. In the pause, God draws us here. The waiting of Advent, holy and intent, teaches hearts to listen for the love that's heaven sent. The waiting of Advent, soft and reverent, shows us how to open for the gift we can't invent. In a world of rushed arrivals, we forget the sacred slow. We forget that deep renewal needs a space to breathe and grow. But in Advent's quiet pacing, we relearn what stillness means, how the hope we long for dearly comes in ways that are unseen. If your soul feels lost in haste, come and wait, nothing's waste. In the waiting we discover who we are beneath the noise. In the silence we recover what we lost beneath our poise. Maybe hope is born in pauses, where we dare to let things be, where the longing turns to worship, where the heart is finally free. As the candles burn in sequence, one by one the night grows warm, and the dark that felt so heavy softens into gentle form. For the promise we are watching isn't late but right on time. In the waiting of the Advent, love prepares our hearts to shine. Pure and innocent, hold us in your silence till our hearts repent. Snow is falling soft as whispers on that ancient star-worn night. People sleeping in their houses, unaware of heaven's light. On the hillside, shepherds stirring, blinking at the sudden glow, as the sky burst wide with singing, like a river made of gold. In their fear, they heard the words, do not fear, love walks the earth. When the night felt holy, when the world breathed slowly, when the angels filled the sky with a song of purest cry, when the night felt holy, every small and lowly found they were remembered in the heart of God on high. Mary held her newborn tightly, Joseph watched with trembling hands as the child of dust in heaven grew their courage where they stand. There was nothing loud or mighty, no bright throne or jewel display, just a baby steady breathing in the quiet straw and hay. Holiness is sometimes small, like a whisper barely called. We forget that night of wonder when our fears are closing in. We forget the sky was open for the lost and worn within. So recall the fragile cradle where the world was made anew. Holiness is not far off, it's as close as breath to you. When you stand in winter darkness, feeling small in your own skin, remember you are not forgotten. He has carved your name within. Every sorrow, every longing, He has known them all before. And the night that once felt holy still is holy evermore. When the night felt holy, we felt held and holy, loved beyond all measure by a God who entered lowly.
In a corner of the stable, where the lantern's glow was faint, lay a child in humble wrappings, perfect love without complaint. Mary hummed a gentle lullaby, Joseph breathed a quiet prayer, and the room became the meeting of a world in God's own air. Not in temples made of gold, but in straw the tale was told.
Where heaven touched the earth in a manger's birth, everything was altered, every life found worth. Where heaven touched the earth in that night of mirth, all our weary stories found a sacred rebirth. Shepherds ran with pounding footsteps, hearts still trembling from the sky. Angels sang with blazing splendor while the world kept passing by. But those few who reached the stable found a peace beyond all fear, found a love that felt like home, found a God who lingered near. If you feel too small to see, know He came for you and me. Where heaven touched the earth, in our sorrow, in our laughter, in our sorrow, in our laughter, in the years we can't define, in the wounds we never mention, in the prayers we underline.
moment holds a glimmer of that night that changed it all. So in fireside Christmas evenings, or in lonely winter rooms, in the ringing of cathedral bells, or the quiet of the gloom, heaven still is touching earth, in the hearts that dare believe, and the hope that filled a manger still is ours to freely receive.
Where heaven touched the earth in a child's birth, let that holy memory fill us with new worth. On a hillside rough and weary, underneath the quiet sky, shepherds kept a simple vigil just to make the hours go by. Then the dark was torn asunder by a chorus shining bright, and the shepherds, small and shaken, stood in awe of heaven's light. Do not fear, the voices cried. Love has come to walk beside. Take me where the angels sing, where the cold hearts start to thaw in early spring, where the lonely hear their names in a song that never shames. Take me where the angels sing of a child who changed everything. Let that music cover me in its endless mercy.
We have filled our days with static, with the screens and endless noise. We have drowned the quiet whispers of the still small healing voice. But beyond the blare and clamor, there is still a secret choir, ever calling us to listen to a deeper, softer fire. If you strain beyond the sound, you might feel it all around. Take me where the angels sing, maybe it's in acts of kindness, in the hand that reaches out, in forgiveness expectantly, in the courage over doubt. Maybe heaven's choirs echo in the lives that choose to bring gentle love into the corners where the pain has clipped our wings. On this night of lights and music, as the carols fill the air, let us be more than just listeners, let us be the answered prayer. May our words become a blessing, may our lives become a hymn, till the world can taste a fragment of the song they heard with them. Take us where the angels sing, where the weakest heart can find a spring, where the wounded dare to hope and the lost can finally cope. Take us where the angels sing, teach our